Hello Leo. Hello Magnificent. Here's a reading for you for June 2018. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards because I was doing the reading in my native language first. And that's quite a reading. Remember, these are energies and they are here to work with. Nothing is set in stone. You can work on your path, on your destiny. Doggy dog. My dog is afraid of noises coming from outside and he just came here and now he's lying on the ground. Okay, so if you are Sun, Moon or Rising Leo, this reading is for you. Let's begin. Right in the beginning, in the very center of your reading, you have the Star, which is great news, I would say. Great card. Talking about finding your place in the universe. Archetypically, this is the card of hope, the energy of hope. But where does this hope come from? It comes from the feeling that I am finally in sync with the universe. When you look at this card, you see a young lady kneeling on the earth. So there's humbleness to it. And she's sharing what she has. She has her vases filled with water, which is the symbol of life in the tarot. And she's sharing it with the earth and with the water. She's sharing it with the world. She's mixing her energy with the energy of the universe because she knows these vases will be refilled. It never stops. This pouring of water, it never stops. It's a cycle. It's circling our energy and the energy of the universe, which is the same at the very core. It's circling here. It's about finding your purpose in life. It's about knowing who you are and being okay with it, accepting it, embracing it. Embracing it is much more than accepting. And doing it with this feeling, it's right. I'm precisely in the place I should be. This is my place and my time. I'm in sync with the universe. So this is your now, this is your present. This is your present situation. Perhaps you don't feel it. I'm sure some of Leos don't feel it. So perhaps it's the time to reflect upon it. What separates me from this energy? What makes me feel I'm not in the right place? What should I do or what shouldn't I do in order to be like her? Humble, giving, and taking and sharing and feeling peaceful, because this is a peaceful energy. I think Scorpio had quite similar cards here and here and here. These four cards, also Scorpio had it, I think, and the Sun. So if you're cross-watching, you can check also the reading for Scorpio. And that's interesting because you are both fixed signs, and Uranus is either it's opposing Scorpio now because it's in Taurus and squaring your sign, Leo. Mars is also squaring your sign. No, it's opposing your sign, right? So there's this interesting squares and oppositions. Quite invigorating, I think, for you. And whilst Scorpio had three of Pentacles in the now position and Star somewhere else, and Nine of Cups in the past position, I can't remember exactly. But you had it the other way. I was talking about the intermingling of these energies. You have to work in order to rest. You have to rest in order to work. It comes together always. Our lives are like a sine line, fluctuating ups and downs. Also times of hard work and times of rest and enjoying life. And we have this this picture here, that Three of Pentacles, the card of work, hard work, working on a very sufficient level. It is in your past, so you have worked and you have earned. This Nine of Cups is what I feel, because Nine of Cups is crowning your reading. This is a very happy card. Together with a star, it makes a perfect couple, I would say. This guy is ready to feast. He's ready to receive guests. But he's also happy with himself. He's waiting for someone to come. But if nobody comes, he's okay with it. He has his cup. He has his fish. He's gonna feast upon it. He's gonna eat and be happy. Look at his belly. I don't think he has ever been hungry. Some people say be careful what you wish for and call it a wish card. I don't feel it like that. This is a very Zen card to me, or Buddhist type card to me. I am ready to receive whatever is coming to me. I accept my life as it is. Bring it to me. This is a passive card. I'm enjoying whatever happens. And good things happen. And generally I have this vibe that you're ready to steer the mud or steer the waters, because you're so well. You are so well. You are so sure of yourself. The background energy of Six of Cups. Six of Cups, very, again, passive, but also harmonious energy. The energy of emotional harmony. Some people say it's about the past because it talks about children and how they play. But for me, it's more like be like a child. So engage in every single day you are given by your life. Be happy with it. Feel it. Experience it to the fullest. Also, be able to enjoy little things like those flowers in cups. It's not a big thing. It's not a big deal, you know. It's not a new car or exciting experience or a very good paid job. No, it's nothing like this. This is simple. This is sipping your coffee in the morning and feeling how delightful it is if you like coffee. If you don't, whatever you like. I have my Earl Grey tea here. I love it. I love the aroma of bergamot and tea mixed together. My favorite tea, I think. Well, maybe green jasmine. It's even better. Yeah, but it's here, and I'm gonna sniff it now. Oh yes, beautiful. So it's enjoying those little things, and the energy around you is like that. This is the energy of the background, and it also supports you. So you have this very strong star. You have Nine of Cups coming from above. Three of Pentacles. That it means that you weren't, just waiting for something to come. You were working indeed. And now, the position of obstacle or a challenge. Eight of Cups, which is quite a difficult energy because it requires you to turn your back to something you cherished and move further, because your heart is calling you up the stream. Go up the stream, find what's there. There's something else to be found. There's something else to be experienced. This was good, but now it's not. Now it's time to leave it. Now it's no longer serving you. So leaving whatever is not serving you may be the challenge this month. Perhaps it feels well. Perhaps this calling of the heart is faint. Perhaps you don't hear it because, you know, of these beautiful energies emerging here. But this card indicates that you may reach another level if you decide to do so. It may be hard, but it's worth trying. How to cope with this challenge? With Nine of Wands, the card of wounded warrior, as they say. You can see a person that is really tired with fighting. You can see clearly that his hand isn't working anymore, but he's still standing and he's ready to defend himself or whatever is important to him. And some people say this is a paranoid card, like seeing enemies everywhere or seeing dangers everywhere. But I see it more like a loyalty card. You are loyal to yourself here, or to whatever is important to you. And I had this feeling that you need to stick to your values, even if you were hurt before. Because, you know, the star is the energy of healing too. So I have this feeling you were hurt before because of your good heart. For example, perhaps you helped someone out of your good heart and generosity, and someone betrayed you. Instead of thanking you, being grateful, someone betrayed you. What do you do with it? You have this beautiful saying in your language, I mean English. Tough experiences or life lessons either make you bitter or they make you better. So there's a choice here between bitter and better. And I feel you need to stick to the better, not the bitter part, the better part. So whatever happened before, be ready to be true to your heart, to your good heart, to your goodwill. Defend it. And as your strength, the Magician appears. Your strength card, which means you can do it all. You still have the connection with the divine, with the power of the whole universe, and you can bring it to the earth, to this mundane life. You have tools to make it, and you have the power to make it, and you have the will to make it, and nobody told you that you couldn't. That's important in a magician. He's number one, so he's a beginner. He's like an ace. He has just appeared out of nowhere, like the Fool, like a big bang. So he's very fresh. And he has the feeling of immense potential, like infinite potential. You can do anything you want. And that's great. That's a great feeling. Also, Nine of Wands is very often strength. It's just strength, being very strong no matter what the obstacles are. Sticking to your to what's best in you is what I feel. And because of this strength and this star, this Nine of Cups, and this harmonious energy of Six of Cups, I have this feeling that you are able, because of this, you are able to really dive deep into dark matters, into difficult topics. That's why Five of Wands appears in the focus position. What strikes me is this hen, or that's the rooster, right? The rooster here. Very lively creature. I think it's a symbol of life and of activity in many cultures. So Perhaps it's showing you something. It's showing you to be vigorous, to be vivant, and to even embrace the conflict if it's needed. Because Five of Wands is the card of conflict. Sometimes it's eternal conflict, sometimes it's external. As you can see, it's nothing serious. I mean, they won't kill each other. They're like, it's like sparring, like making sports. Yeah, but they're fighting. They have different opinions. So perhaps you need to listen to different opinions. Perhaps you need to, embrace many opinions in order to choose one, in order to let one prevail. This is how I often see this card. But you can afford it because you feel strong. That's what I feel. If you weren't feeling strong, you would perhaps stick to a more peaceful energy. This energy is not peaceful. So as I was saying, you are able to, to stir something. Because you can prevail. You will prevail. You feel so strong that you can enter this state. Perhaps it's a good time to do it. That's what the cards are saying. This is also one more thing. This is Saturn in your sign. Saturn in Leo, Five of Wands. So Saturn is master of obstacles. Saturn is a tough teacher. Saturn is the planet that is testing us. So you have the test here. You have this difficult energy of Jupiter coming. But it's coming to you because you're ready to receive it. Okay? And as a final card, which can be an outcome, it can also be an advice, you have the Sun. And it's the third time in a row that you have the Sun. And I feel it's mostly a reminder of who you are. Because this is your card. This is pure fire. Leo. Ego. Shining. Bright. Success. Joy. Happiness. Seeing things clearly. This is what can go out of this. It can be the result of all this. But it can also be, as I said, a reminder that you are like that. And if you connect to this energy, it will influence your life in this way. So, making everything lighter, making everything brighter, making everything clearer, making everything more happy, everything and everyone around you. This is your potential. It's already in you. You don't have to look for it. It's there for you. And it's your choice whether you want to see it and embrace it and use it or not. It's always your choice. So overall, beautiful reading, very shiny, because the Sun, the Star, also this Nine of Cups and the Magician that is very strong. I feel you're strong this month. So use it if you have some difficult things to do, difficult topics to move. It's a good time to do it. Dear Leos, I wish you a beautiful month. Thank you for your time and see you next month. Bye-bye.